Guess so.
Rooms for your house. Race.
Okay. I did save, right? Yeah, because I slept. They won't attack me in the morning, right? Hopefully. During the day. Avoid. Nice. UNC to reset? Yeah, I will later. I really don't care about the activity. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the scribe be here somewhere? Scavenger. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have longsword, right? Yes. You can also apply your healing skills in dialogue. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Oh. So is this like a combo? Let me see. Chance of poisoning. And no. I want this. Defense. Oh. Topic. Oh. I really want the stealth kill though. And this as well. Dog person. Step on them. Make them feel threatened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are cutting through the woods. Pribyslavitz forest. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, more importantly, I wanna learn to read first.
Hey, who's there?
Huh? Why can't you jump this? Stupid
Yeah.
horse. Stupid horse.
Melon, sweeten up your day.
Excuse me, can you teach me to read?
God be with you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not?
Is it gonna be a
Taught
mini
also.
game or something?
Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
I have the money.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
50? Sure.
Area Grushin.
Then we may as well start.
I'm gonna learn
He did break his
in a couple
vow,
of days.
but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
Okay. Training montage.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
It's gonna
There's a book
be.
here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
On the yeah. Do I grew greedy? Blah blah blah. Cool. We did it. That was easy.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
I don't know.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent.
But
You're one of
lucky
my
guess.
most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters.
yeah, totally.
Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet.
Read the
Now
Latin
we'll
text.
move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
Oh,
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
which? This? What? Or the same one? Oh, this. Oh. Onsu est ibire tam malsu ut non aliqua apre prosit libri muti amixtri not optimus orator est qui pauxi veribs blah. Okay, cool.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Party profit? Drop it? I think it's this.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Reading? Oh, I can. Oh. There's a level in that as
I'm
well.
looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream.
Thanks. What do you have? Wait. Who cares? Who cares? Give me something. Some skill? Skill books? You don't have skill books? Okay, fine. Okay, so this means that I could... Why do I have this? I could read... Oh, I couldn't sell the heavy shields and stuff. Damn it. Where's the book? There it is. Read. Read. Study. Oh, I need 9 hours to progress to 56%. I see that. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, we are not gonna do that. You improve strength, but I haven't. Oh well. Let me see that reading one. Player skills. Reading. Colleague. Cheaper in shops. In the flow. When reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slowly as normal. Yeah. Let's buy that. So in bed, that's the little book sign when I sit on bed that I can learn better in bed because I'm more comfortable. Normally I would just get sleepier if I read in bed. Well, not read but learned. Back in the day when I was young and in school. Haha. What happening here? Limpy Lubosh. Is that him? He died. There's blood.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
Oh shit, you have to go back to Ginger as well. Oh, I forgot about
Really?
him.
They say he had a limp.
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Oh shit.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much. But I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over.
Please tell me I don't have to ask everyone. Well, maybe I need to ask somebody with a name.
Greetings. What do you need?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
See, that's why you need.
That's all. Thank you.
That's why you need to talk to people who have names. Can I open this? Check him.
What's
Head.
this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? Judas? Looks like this is meant to be a warning.
Good
For who?
thing that we learned.
Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Good thing that we learned how to read.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
God be with you.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Nope, never mind.
God be with you.
I know.
I should see the priest, right?
I did. A dreadful thing. The Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Old snow.
Thief?
Yeah.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
A priest. Playing with sword. Practicing with sword. Really? Can we talk? Excuse me.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
Why?
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you,
Wow.
I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church.
Wow.
If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians. Worse than the murderer escaping punishment.
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright. Wait. Priests don't. Do they drink? Priests? They drink? While we wait, I mean, we can read the book, right? I leveled up.
Coming.
Is he inside?
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But
Okay.
first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There's a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
One ale over here, please.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important
Does he want me
thing.
to be drunk?
What actually happened at Noel? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest.
Of
Fate
course.
led me to places where affairs were settled by force.
Mm-hmm.
These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Maybe you can teach me.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, And that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
Which is...
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation.
My pleasure.
Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church, the lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth. And they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Amen, dude.
This Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to
This
that.
is when the
Funny.
Protestant religion
That last
was
bit
born.
reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation is completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
But the
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
I'd like a beer.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Okay.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Of course. Sure.
That sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let
Always
me
down for a good drink. I drank so much in this game, I'm gonna become an alcoholic, dude.
Slyša bída mora stoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panu jesteś.
Always party at every chance. That's what I say. Robin, yo, what's up? Hey, hello. Wow, that's a priest. He plays, he gambles, he drinks, he's flirting with women. Nice. That's a real priest.
Enough of this.
Uh-oh.
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped,
Uh-oh.
put in the stocks,
Uh-oh.
and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Uh-oh.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out. Oh.
Party poopers.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Oh, we're gonna fight? Really? I don't think that's a good idea. Here we go again.
I feel quite hungry.
Starve for 3 days? Get drunk with father? Oh shit. Wait, I'm starving? Oh, whoa, 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 chill, 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 dude.
Is that all you got?
I barely can see anything, dude. Come on. Come on, one more hit. He's done? I can't see, I'm drunk. We done? Oh shit, he's still fighting. Climb the Wait, what? Where am I? Oh, I almost fell down. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm so fucking drunk, dude.
Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Are we gonna have an orgy? Wait, I'm trespass. Oh?
Here we are.
Oh.
Look at this beauty.
We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Ding dong.
This is wonderful.
Nice one, dude. Look at the priest. Oh, that's a real priest.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Oh. Sleeping? What's the climax? Don't tell me we're gonna have an orgy with a priest. There's no way. Right? Oh.
Got him on you old goat.
Come here.
I guess we did something. Maybe. What the f...
Priest
Titties.
is mounted up. What do you say, Henry?
Oh,
Shall
sh...
we take a little ride of our own?
This is Witcher all over again. Uh-oh. We are not a virgin anymore. Oh shit, but what about Teresa? Uh-oh. Well, we are not official yet, so I'm free to do whatever I want, right? Oh. Jeez, I'm still fucking drunk! What? Why are... What? What are we doing? Can we, can we talk? Meh. What the fuck is this? Yo, let's talk.
Well, I have to say that was a fun.
Oh, it was amazing. Oh. That's a priest who knows how to party. And I was worrying about him playing with a sword, training with a sword. Nope, he does even more. Much, much more.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh.
Who that?
Fucking hell. Oh, where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you?
What?
Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Yep.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, he's gonna preach in this state?
Step on in my head. My guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
I don't know, dude.
Where the fuck am I? What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
What?
How? You're the priest.
Yeah.
Can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there.
Oh.
Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
You can talk to the sheep if you're drunk enough and they can understand you? And you can understand them? What the hell? Wow. What the fuck? Okay, let's see.
We'll never get away with it.
Not if you make a hash of it.
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern. That's that. No need to
okay.
drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
I'm still drunk. She said there's food. I did not change my mind. I just wanna eat. Don't I need some priest clothing or something? Okay, we good, right? I think we're good. Holy shit. Reputation lost? Why? Huh? Oh.
Never show up.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
Nah, he already threw up, don't worry.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas.
Oh man.
Hoc facite in meam commemorationem.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink. Hi.
Brothers
Oh,
and
she's the one
sisters,
that we
you may have had the honor,
you know,
of
mounted
meeting Henry
Giggity.
from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching.
Don't drink and drive,
I've
drink and
managed to
preach.
persuade
Exactly.
Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Yay, I can't wait.
Curious which one of them will puke first.
Okay, he got nothing. Uh-oh. Start Modesser confidently, yeah. Oh, it's -2! Oh, fuck. Fuck it.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
God stands at the head of the church. We are commanded to it is not a
One
I
should
don't
not
know.
believe in the church, because the church is not God.
Wait, what?
God is above all things, and the church
Oh.
is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
Yeah, totally.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, enemies, injustice, hunger and chaos, failed harvests, fires, floods, and other catastrophes. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that's bad. Because sins cannot be redeemed with silver.
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
Fuck.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
What we did the last night, yep. Shit.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you pay enough coin to Mother Church. Look at them.
Fuck!
They booze like hypocrites and buy expensive jewels. They servants of God. And that is not right because Christ preached poverty. And only poverty and temperance.
I should
are
have
true
went with
virtues.
harsh.
And it was almost getting interesting.
Damn it.
I say to you, in the words of Jan Hus, he who knows much, let him speak much. He who knows little, let him speak little. Let each speak as much as he knows. And he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbour one virtuous deed by setting him good example and refraining from playing dice and from fornication. And that applies both to priests and to you, brothers and sisters.
That's his conclusion?
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
I think that should have been a little bit better, huh? That should have gone a little bit better. Well, no?
The lad spoke well.
Oh.
Considering what a soak he is.
Thank God.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
Yep.
I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, but he told it nicely.
Well, that worked. Phew.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin,
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you,
well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
so I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself.
These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
So can we speak to the girl that waved at us? Just you know, asking for a friend. If we can just you know talk to her. I don't even know her name. On the scent. Okay, why can't I run? Like Don Ricky. I see. But why can't I run? Why can't I sprint? What the fuck? What happened to this?
Something to drink, please, or I'll die.
My, have a look at those melons. Wouldn't they make a fine treat? Feel free to have a knock.
Thank you. Thank you 100-fold. You have a good heart.
Yep. Trader. Why can't I run? What the hell is going on? I can't sprint.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Okay, let's what we don't need. This, we need that. That's it? No, this as well. 86, sure. Where's my horse? You can surely drink and preach, but you can't drink and run. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why can't I run. Oh right, I have this book as well. Okay, well, wait, is that the girl? She was in blue. Can I talk to her? I mean, if she has a name, she...
I've only got 2 hands.
Alehouse Maid. Was?
Mother of God. You look like you've been assaulted.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
Well, I don't know where is that girl or who was that girl. Whatever, it was a one night stand. Now we are good to go. Onward. We're gonna go. That's Stalberg. We don't care about that. Rovna. Is there anything in Rovna that I need? I should definitely go back to Skalitz, right? Courtship. Go to Teresa. Find... Where is Father Francis though? There, we don't care about that. Find out the truth about the blacksmith's so-called sorcery. Where is that? Also there, we don't care about that. That's in Skalitz. Kill the camp leader. Rat house. Yeah. Hermit. Gunbag armory. Okay. We can do that. Milan again? Do I wanna fight Milan again? I don't wanna fight Milan again. Okay, we definitely gonna go here. We're gonna go back to Skalitz as well for the pilgrim. You can be on the road who's really keen on talking to passerby. He doesn't look dangerous. I don't care. Fail!